If 9-year-old me could be here today, he would be bouncing off the wall for what we are checking out this week. We are talking about the Playmates 40th Anniversary Voltron collection, an exclusive for Target until the end of the year. These figures are amazing. I can't wait to dive into them. Let's go open some toys. All right, here it is, the legendary Black Lion from Voltron. This is the 40th anniversary of this figure from Playmates, and of course this is essentially an exact remake of the, I believe, 35th anniversary Voltron figure, so same mold, everything, also by Playmates. But these are brand new, currently exclusive to Target, but releasing later this year in toy stores all over. I believe you can pre-order this right now in Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toy Stores. But we do have the Black Lion figure here, and we're going to get into this thing and take a look at it. Before we do that, let's take a look at this packaging. You can see here lots of great art of the show. Of course, this is the Lion Voltron, which was from the first season of Voltron that aired in 1984. This is the one, I think, that here in the United States, where Voltron was released. This is the most iconic version of Voltron. When people think Voltron, they think lions. The interesting thing is this Voltron figure is actually from an anime known as Beast King Go Lion, and was repurposed in the United States to create Voltron. So I'm really interested in seeing what the original anime was like. I doubt it was the same story. The story was changed up, obviously, for Voltron in the US, but I wonder how closely that aligns, because I have never seen it. So that's the back of the packaging. You can see here this does have some play features. It's got the a built-in voice box. And you can see also this Black Lion is the center of the Voltron figures. And when you have all 5 lions, you can connect them up to make a 16-inch Voltron figure. So let's get this puppy open. All right, here we go. This is an absolutely massive figure. You can see how, how big it is there next to my hand. And it is loaded with points of articulation here. They got the hips, got the swiveling ankles. Get that lot. Look at all those hinged. So you can really make this thing stand.
Nice try. See you later.
Like a cat, and of course make lots of noise. Got the tail. Get him in a running position, I guess.
They'll soon be defeated by Voltron,
and
defender of the universe.
And of course that's not going to get old fast. Let's take a look here at the size of this figure, which when in all fours stands just about 6 inches. And there's that underbelly, so when you get him up there as the let's just stand him straight up and down, because I'm sure that's what he does. I don't think he'll actually stand like this, but just the same, it'll give you some idea of how tall it is. basically with that torso, he is just over 12.5 inches tall. I can't really see that, obviously, because I wasn't zoomed out enough, I guess. But just over 12.5 inches tall when shaped like that. And those are our buttons to release the arms when he's in full mode. So let's get him back as that lion. So definitely pretty hefty. He does have an on-off switch back here, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it off so we don't have to hear that noise. Let's see, get him running. Maybe not. That seems kind of silly looking, but there you go. There's our lion. Of course, he won't be a lion for much longer. And then he'll probably never ever go back in the lion form once I'm done with this. All right, next up is the legendary yellow lion, which is going to be our left foot of Voltron when fully formed. This one comes with a firing missile accessory. Again, this is part of the Playmates 40th Anniversary line. You got some of that iconic art on there from the anime show. Again, this is from the series that ran from 84 to 85. The first season was the Lion Voltron, with the second season being the car version of Voltron, Cars in Space. So there's the back of the box. Basically just kind of shows the lion figure with the included accessories, which has the jaw blade, the razor wheel, 15 points of articulation, the dual missile launcher, and there is the assembled Voltron. So let's get this open and see what we're looking at. All right, there we go with all the accessories attached. So there's our rocket fire, whoop, and there it goes. That shoots off, as you can see. We have this, it does come with this knife or this dagger, and it's pretty interesting. See this tab here, there's a slot inside of its mouth, and this is a hinged spring jaw. So when you put that in there, just like so, it will clamp on it so that it looks like it's bitten, or as the case be, maybe holding it. Except this is a leg, not an arm, so I don't think you would have it in there if he's not in the lion form. And our weapon here moves. We have this accessory which comes off and on. This little blade attachment. So not much to this one. It does have, like I said, that rocket firing. It is the very cool left leg yellow lion. The tail moves, as you can see, when you go to transform him or combine him into Voltron. That will become important. So quick and dirty on this one, and we'll take a closer look when we form this into Voltron a little bit. All right, while we're looking at legs, let's take a look at the blue lion. Again, the similar packaging. This comes with the fire missiles, another accessory there, another dagger. And again, this is the right foot of Voltron. So it's pretty much the exact same package as the yellow lion, just with the blue lion. There's the back of the package for you if you want to take a look at that. It comes with the missile launcher, a beam emitter, and jaw blade. Again, calls out the 15 points of articulation. It says, Her Royal Highness Princess Allura of Planet Aris became pilot of the Blue Lion, the right leg of Voltron. All right, without further ado, let's get this thing open. All right, here is our Blue Lion, all accessories in place, our laser beam, of course the rocket firing missiles, and you just give that a push and off it goes. And then much like the yellow lion, you have this retractable jaw and this blade that, as you can see, you've got that little, let's see if I can get a good shot of that, little slot up in his mouth, and you just slide this in, get the peg up in there, and then that jaw will retract down there, so you can get the lion in there, or the blade in the lion's mouth. Unlike one of the toys of its time, right? As a kid, there was really two Voltrons that I remember as a kid. You had the metal lion Voltron, where all the pieces were metal and went together, some plastic, of course, but mostly metal. And then you had the larger all-plastic one that actually had the action figures. This is probably more like an amalgam between the two. Of course, we have no figures, but these are bigger than the metal ones, and definitely colored more and look more like the plastic ones were that took the figures. So it's kind of like in the middle, if you could picture that. So not much to this. Again, all those 15 points of articulation, the tails, the legs, the knee joints, the ankle joints on all four legs. And of course we have the pieces. So once we assemble this into Voltron, you'll be able to take a look. So let's show you the side view here. Get you a little lion butt complete with pooper right there. And there's the right side. And underneath, not much to that. So we are 3/5 of the way there. Next stop, the arms. Here we go, the green lion. This is our left arm of Voltron. You can see here, this one is coming with, again, all kinds of accessories. And of course, a missile firing capacity. So it's interesting, this one has a one head fire missile. The yellow had 2 and the blue had 3. And here's the back, and this one says Pidge is the young genius of the Voltron Lion Force and pilot of the Green Lion, the left arm of Voltron. It's got the jaw blade, which we've seen before, the missile launcher, and this one includes a battering strike. It also comes with Voltron shield. And again, there's the assembled Voltron showing the left arm of the Green Lion. So you know what we're going to do next? We're going to open it. All right, here we go. We've got Pidge's Green Lion. And once again, you can see our rocket firing missile. We have the battering spike. And of course, these do all come off. They just slide in. You can put them on any peg. This is a little different. The tail on this one is different because it is an arm. It retracts inside as opposed to the lion ones. We also have this hinge here, which is interesting because it does make him look off-center for some reason. Again, the retractable jaw, so you can slide that blade in the mouth to have him carrying it. And of course, there's that hinge for when he's in the lion form. So that's, or sorry, Voltron form, when he's actually that left arm. There's the left profile. Head swivels, but does not move up and down. Just moves left and just swivels there. And there's the bottom. You can see we're going to have some pegs on here to help him assemble. But there you go. There is the Green Lion in all its glory. Did want to take a second to show the shield. You can see it's got a handle, and it's got that same peg for inserting into the lion's mouth so it can hold that shield. Last but not least is the Red Lion. This is the classic, legendary Red Lion who will form the right arm of Voltron. Again, loads of accessories, another blade, some firing missiles, This one's we're back to 3, so might have guessed there would be 4, but nope, you would be wrong. It's a 3-headed missile. So you can see back here we have Lance as the hot-headed ace flyer of the Voltron Lion Force. He pilots the Red Lion as the second in command of Voltron. There's that jaw blade, the fire missiles, laser cannon, missile launcher, and this one also includes Voltron's blazing sword. And there's your last shot of our fully assembled Voltron. So let's do what we do and open this toy. All right, here is the Red Lion on the prowl. And once again, we have those 15 points of articulation, all the same in the legs as the last figures. Here's our accessories, our missile firing, that iconic Red Lion with the tail. This is the right arm of Voltron. Again, that retracting jaw, you can see it just snaps back into place with that knife. So here is side profile for you to take a look at. Here's the rear and the right. And again, lots of articulation in this one. So now you know there is the Red Lion. We've only got one big thing left to do. We need to form Voltron. Before we do that, let's take a look at the last accessory that comes with the Red Lion. This is Voltron's sword. Again, there's that peg to keep it securely in the lion's mouth. And you can see it's a little worse for wear from the packaging. It's a little contorted there. You can see that little bend. So hopefully we can get that to straighten out as it's free from the packaging now. But this is just cheap plastic. It's not really chromed or anything. It's just this kind of silverish plastic. Nothing elaborate, no paint job or anything like that. All right, let's get Voltron. Alrighty, here he is in all his glory. Let's take a look at those legs. Just pan up here. Absolutely enormous figure. Standing over 16 inches tall. There he is, folks. Voltron. He's so huge. Try to back him up as much as we can. Get him in that shot a little better. This thing is absolutely ginormous. I will say he's a bit wobbly. So while it is cool, it is very, very unstable. Total cost, you're looking at the Black Lion, $30. The two legs, $25 each, and the two arms are $20 each. So you're looking at a total of about $120 into this total set to form Voltron. Very cool. It's got some heft to it. So, you know, I definitely think for the size of this thing and just how big this toy is, that price range is probably right, considering what you get these days for $20. There's quite a bit here. It being unstable kind of bothers me a little bit. You know, you can see shaking him there. He kind of wobbles. A little worried about how he might hold up over time. Like, will he be able to continue to stand up, fall over, get broken? It is all plastic, so I imagine it will break fairly easily. So I don't know that I would get this for a younger kid by any means. But if you're looking to recoup those Voltron vibes, this certainly does it. And let's see if we can flip the power back on. And let's see if Voltron has any parting words of wisdom for us. Apparently not. He just wanted to growl. Let's try that again.
Kids, talk to me. Are you hurt? No, I can handle it.
So there's some clips from the show. I do like that his chest lights up when it's talking. Pretty cool. And so, all right, let's get one last look here. Let's take a look at that face. You can kind of see how those legs attach. The arm's got that little peg hole right there that snaps in. Very cool. Oh man, what a figure. This thing is enormous, standing over 16 inches tall. The detail, the scale, everything about this figure is amazing. If you are a fan of the Voltron cartoons from the 80s, this figure is perfection. As I mentioned, this figure is exclusive to Target through the end of the year or close to the end of the year. If you're looking to pick these up, you can try to hunt them down in the collector section of Target, or you can go on to stores like Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth and get your pre-order in right now for the full collection. Man, what a toy. What do you think? Were you a fan of Voltron? Let me know in the comments. Are you planning on picking this up? If you are, man, it's well worth the money. If you want to see more videos like these, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. And if you've enjoyed this video, of course, click like. Don't forget to ring the bell for notifications. You know what to do, all that YouTube garbage. And until next time, have fun.